Hello YouTube. So look at this. A Vista laptop running a Celeron processor with pretty low specs. The specs are actually better than the ones that are shown here. This is a laptop that's been hanging around my partner's work. Doesn't really have a home. But looking at it, I mean, I was expecting this kind of Vista, running Vista business. Here's the Windows Experience Index, if you remember that. It's actually got 3 gigs of RAM on it. They've upgraded it, whoever's had it before. And do you know what? It doesn't run that badly. I mean, everyone kind of is used to Vista just playing a bit of music here and you can hear how loud it gets. You know, the speakers on this thing are not bad. You know, I certainly heard worse. I mean, that's pretty loud. Yeah, just play something a bit quieter. And you do get quite a good selection of music on here. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I'm actually reasonably impressed with it. I mean, I have, attempted to play things like YouTube videos, and because there's no hardware acceleration, you, you're looking to get beyond kind of 480 with any kind of smooth playback. You get an awful lot of buttons on these old machines. Have a look at the I/O. This disk drive doesn't work at all. I've tried playing all different optical discs and they just don't work at all. But look at this, you've actually got a HDMI out that's got a blank in it. It's kind of amusing. There's VGA. There's another blank at the end, I'm not sure what port that is. Around the back is where you plug in the device. There's another blank, some kind of SATA connector there. And this is technically a business laptop. You've got what looks like optical in on the front of the device, so that's quite cool. And it has a kind of latch system rather than what we're all used to now, which is just laptops closing by the force of the hinge. But I was expecting this thing to be an absolute dog and to run awfully, but web pages run absolutely fine. I'll show you in a moment. I installed Opera browser because all it had on was an older version of Windows Explorer, but in terms of actual operation day to day, as an office, as a business machine, you can certainly do worse than that. And the actual sound manager is quite good. It has that kind of, I'm not sure, I don't think it's Realtek, but it looks like the Realtek HD audio manager that you got on quite a lot of netbooks, especially around this period. Some rather strange song there that I'm playing at the moment. But as I'll show in a moment, the actual performance of it running Vista, not that bad. I mean, I've got quite a few Celeron processors. Oh, here we go, playing loud music again. And again, I've heard a lot worse. So this is it running Opera browser that I've installed. It says only a 32-bit OS, but the machine is 64-bit capable. But here's the Amazon website, for example, and that performance isn't that bad. There's an awful lot of scripts running on Amazon website, and it seems to handle it pretty well. And it's surprising this trackpad's pretty tiny, but it's surprising how similar it is to 7. Really, there's not an